Today we are going to start the new topic of electrochemistry. The topic electrochemistry. Electrochemistry. Okay. Here the first one, introduction. Introduction for electrochemistry. Electrochemistry means electrochemistry deals with electrochemistry deals with the interaction of electrical energy, the interaction of electrical energy with chemical species, with chemical species. So the interaction between electrical energy and chemical energy is called electrochemistry with the chemical species. It's divided into two categories. It's divided into two categories. In this one is production of chemical change by electrical energy. Understand very careful. Production of chemical change. The production of chemical change. Production of chemical change by electrical energy. That means with electrical energy, the chemical change will change. Energy అంటే electrical energy నుంచి chemical change అవడం. That is this is called electrolysis. Yes or no? We can call this one electrolysis also. Electrolysis means production of chemical change by electrical energy. By applying electrical energy, we can split as a ions in aqueous solution are there in molten state. That is called electrolysis. And next one, conversion of chemical energy into electrical energy. So conversion of chemical energy into electrical energy. So that means how it will happen there. Here, spontaneous generation of generating or generation of electricity, generation of electricity by spontaneous redox reaction. By spontaneous redox reaction. Actually there, electrochemistry is nothing but the electrochemistry deals with the interaction of electricity and electrical energy with chemical species. Okay, interaction between electrical energy and chemical species. This is divided by the two types. One is production of chemical energy. Production of chemical energy by electrical energy. Production of chemical energy by electrical energy, that is called electrolysis. That means here, for example, if you take this is electrolytic container, in this we are taking some solution, for example NaCl, HCl, whatever it is. Okay, we are taking HCl and we are taking two rods, one is anode and one is cathode. If you apply the electricity here, so it can produce as, it can split as a H plus ions, H plus and Cl minus ions. So the splitting of ions in the presence of electricity is called electrolysis. That means here production of chemical change. The production of chemical change occurs by electricity, the electrical energy. Okay. And one more opposite, conversion of chemical energy into electrical energy. That means here spontaneous redox reaction takes place. Spontaneous redox reaction is nothing but simple. For example, if you take this is electrolytic container, in this we are taking some solution here, redox reaction takes place. Redox reaction means, for example, this is anode and this is cathode. Anode is positive and cathode is negative. Redox reaction, what is the meaning of redox reaction? Oxidation, reduction both takes place. So here reduction takes place, here oxidation takes place, here reduction takes place. So oxidation is nothing but releasing of electrons, reduction is nothing but gaining of electrons. So the spontaneous moving of electrons, these spontaneous moving of electrons can produce the electricity. The spontaneous moving of electrons can produce the electricity. These all activities we have in next classes. So that's why this is called the conversion of chemical energy into electrical energy. Okay. So electrochemistry is nothing but deals with the interaction of electrical energy with the chemical species. And it's divided into two categories. One is production of chemical change by electrical energy, like this. The production of chemical change by electrical energy, and one more conversion of chemical change into electrical energy. ఒకటి ఎలక్ట్రికల్ ఎనర్జీ నుంచి అయాన్స్ స్ప్లిట్ అవ్వడం, ఇంకొకటి అయాన్స్ రిడాక్స్ రియాక్షన్ లో ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవడం వల్ల ఎలక్ట్రిసిటీ ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేయడం. So this conversion of chemical energy to electrical and conversion of electrical energy by chemical change. Okay. So here the important point will be all electrochemical reactions, all electrochemical reactions, all electrochemical reactions involve transfer of electrons, involve transfer of electrons, transfer of electrons, and are therefore oxidation reduction reactions, and therefore oxidation reduction reactions, oxidation reduction reactions. Okay, these are introduction. Electrochemistry, which deals with the interaction of electrical energy with chemical species. Okay, shall I remove this page? Anyone got the doubt regarding this one? Okay, I'm going to remove this page. And next one, electrical conduction. Heading, electrical conduction. Electrical conduction. So, flow of electrons. Electrical conduction is nothing but conductivity, amma. Flow of electrons. This one also completely related to physics only. Flow of electrons through a substance. Flow of electrons through a substance is called electric current. Is called electric current. Okay. Flow of electrons through a substance is called electric current. On the basis of ability, on the basis of ability to carry current, substance may be of three types. What are those? The first one is conductors. And the second one is insulators. And the third one is semiconductors. Okay. Now here we are going to discuss about the first one is conductors. Simple. Electrical conduction is nothing but the flow of electrons through a substance. The flow of electrons through a substance is called electric current. Electric conduction or electric current, both are same only. Electric conduction or electric current. On the basis of ability to carry the current, substance may be divided as three types. One is conductors, insulators, semiconductors. Simple. Conductors is nothing but which are allowed to pass the electricity, which are not allowed to pass the electricity. Semiconductors is nothing but few are allows the electricity based on the conditions, temperature, that all. Okay. Now conductors is nothing but conductors pass current. Conductors pass current while insulator do not. While insulator అలాంటప్పుడు ఇక్కడ హెడ్డింగ్ పెట్టుకోకండి అమ్మా, తీసేయండి. ఎందుకంటే వీఆర్ రైటింగ్ ఆల్ వైల్ ఇన్సులేటర్ do not between them classes between them a class is of semiconductors insulators also called these all we know bad conductors. And here now the types of conductors low, the first one heading is metallic conductors. The first heading metallic conductors. Or electronic conductors, or this one way we can call as electronic conductors or electronic conductors. Metallic conductors are electronic conductors. Here conductors which transfer electrons conductors which transfer electrons by wait, conductors which transfer electricity, not electrons. Conductors which transfer electricity by transfer of electrons. Yes or no? By transfer of electrons. Metallic conductors is nothing but in metals will have the electrons. The electrons are migrating in the metal rod. For example, if you take this is the metal. Okay, in this metal it contains electrons. When the electrons are migrating in metal atom, in metals, so always electrons are migrates in the metals. So the migration or movement of electrons allow to the pass the current through into the metals. So here the conductors which transfer electricity by transfer of electrons, that is nothing but movement of electrons. Example, what we can take these examples, metals like copper, Ag, and aluminum, etc. Non-metals like can you give the examples for non-metals? Carbon, allotropy, that is nothing but graphite. Yes or no? Okay, copy it fast. Are you understanding the concept? These are our introduction, which is very easy only. Shall I remove this page? Okay, I kept the metallic conductors only, but in that also I have given example for non-metals like okay. అయితే నాన్ మెటాలిక్ కండక్టర్స్ ని మళ్ళీ సపరేట్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయలేదమ్మా, అందు గురించే ఇందులోనే రాసేసాను. ఓకే, అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ కీప్ ద హెడ్డింగ్ ఐఎమ్ రిమూవింగ్ దిస్ వన్. నెక్స్ట్ ఎలక్ట్రోలైటిక్ కండక్టర్స్. Electrolytic conductors. Electrolytic conductors. In this one, the conductors in which the conductors in which the flow of current, in which the flow of current, the flow of current accompanied, flow of current accompanied by Vaishnav Teja, in solid metal also the electrons move in the metal atom. Iron rod will good conductor of electricity due to the migration of electrons in iron rod. That's why this is good. That is good conductor of electricity. Okay, the conductors of in which the flow of current accompanied by chemical decomposition, by chemical decomposition. Chemical decomposition are known as electrolytic conductors. Are known as electrolytic conductors. Yes, in graphite also it contains free electrons. That's why the graphite is used to reduce the friction as a lubricant oil. That is graphite is exceptional case. Amma, here the conductors which flow of current accompanied by the conductors which flow of current accompanied by chemical decomposition are called electrolytic conductors. There is a difference between metallic conductors and electrolytic conductors. Here example, aqueous solution of acids. Aqueous solution of acids and bases and salts are electrolysis. Actually, write the difference of this one. Keep the heading. Metallic conductors, difference between metallic conductors, and next electrolytic conduction. Actually, metallic conduction. Conduction and metallic conduction electrolytic conduction. Electrolytic conduction, metallic conduction and electrolytic conduction. In this, the first one, electric current flow by movement of electrons. Metallic conduction, electric current flow by electric current flow by movement of electrons. Movement of electrons. Electric current flow by movement of electrons. Here, electric current flow by movement of ions. Did you get the clarity? Electric current flow by movement of ions. And next one, no chemical change occurs. Metallic conduction low, no chemical change occurs. And just it can pass the electricity, that's it. In electrolytic conduction, ions are oxidized or reduced. Ions are oxidized or reduced at electrodes. At electrodes. And here, it does not involve the transfer of any matter. Yes or no? In this metallic conduction, it does not involve transfer of any matter. Transfer of any matter. Here, it involves transfer of matter it involves transfer of matter in the form of ions. In the form of ions. Here resistant increasing resistance increases with increase of temperature. With increase of temperature. And here resistance decreases with increasing temperature. With increasing temperature. So metallic conductors, non-metallic conduction, electrolytic conduction. Metallic conduction, it occurs only in metallic metals. So that means only, just assume this is the metal iron rod, it contains electrons, right? It's having electrons. The migration of electrons allow to pass the current through this metal. So electric current flow by the movement of electrons. The movement of electrons and no chemical chain. In this no chemical chain, and it does not involve the transfer of matter. ఇక్కడ ఇలాంటి మ్యాటర్ కూడా ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ అవ్వదు. Resistance increases with increasing temperature. If you heat this iron rod, so the resistance will increase. అంటే కరెంట్ ని ఎక్కువ what we can call that ఎక్కువ ఫ్లో చేయదు, because of here the expansion will takes in metals. So electrolytic conduction is nothing but in this electrolytic cell, in this we are taking some solution. Electrolytic solutions are, it may be aqueous solution of acids or bases. Okay, here we are taking aqueous solution of HCl solution, and one more here we are taking cathode rod. One is a cathode and other one is anode. Yes or no? So here the electric current flow by movement of ions. So here the ions are migrates in the solution. So these ions can help the current pass it through into the solution. That's why this is called electrolytic conduction. Electrolytic conduction. And next, ions are oxidized or reduced at the electron. That means here the positive ions are attracted towards the anode and negative ions are attracted towards the cathode. It involves the transfer of matter in the flow of ions. So completely the positive ions are will move towards cathode. All negative ions are moves towards anode. That means the transfer of matter will occur in. Here resistance decreases with increasing temperature. నువ్వు ఇంకా టెంపరేచర్ ఇంక్రీజ్ చేసినావు అనుకో, ఇందులో అయాన్స్ ఇంకా ఫాస్ట్ గా మూవ్ అవుతాయి. దట్ మీన్స్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ ఆబ్వియస్లీ ఇట్ విల్ డిక్రీజెస్. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఈస్ విల్ కంటిన్యూ టుమారో రిమైనింగ్ క్లాస్. 1 minute.